Welcome to This Explainer. Listen, I'm your coach today, and we are going to tackle what is arguably the most frustrating feeling in all of golf. You know the one. You make what feels like a perfectly solid swing, and then bam, the ball just dives violently into the trees on the left. It's a day ruiner, right? But hey, do not worry. You absolutely don't need to rebuild your entire swing to fix this. Today, I'm going to give you a quick 1-second visual checkpoint to cure that nasty snap hook once and for all.
So first things first, why exactly does your ball dive left in the first place? Well, spoiler alert, it is probably not your swing path. The real reason it happens is because your club face is aggressively snapping shut right as you're moving through the impact zone. And honestly, before we can fix a single thing, we've got to understand exactly what is forcing that face to snap closed so violently.
And that brings us right to the root cause, the real culprit. It's almost always in your hands. More specifically, you're likely suffering from a grip that's just way too strong. See, when your hands are twisted too far underneath the club handle, you're actually putting your own anatomy in a compromised position. Because your hands start out twisted, your wrists are going to naturally fight to return to their normal resting state. This means they literally want to violently roll over right through the hitting zone. And what happens then? It forcefully slams that club face closed right as it meets the golf ball.
Now, a lot of golfers fall right into what I call the swing path myth. They waste hours, literally frustrating hours on the range, trying to overhaul their mechanics, trying desperately to hold off the release, or entirely rebuilding their swing path. Seriously, stop doing that. The reality of the grip is so much more empowering. To stop that club face from snapping shut, all you really need to do is neutralize your hands. Seriously, just fix your grip, and the swing path pretty much takes care of itself.
Okay, so moving into the solution, let's talk about the V-point hack.
We're going to break this down into 3 super simple steps right here, right now. Number 1, identify the error. Number 2, make the V-point tweak. And number 3, execute an aggressive release.
Let's start with step 1, the knuckle error.
All right, I want you to go ahead and take your normal grip on the club, exactly like you're about to hit a shot. Now just glance straight down at your lead hand. If you're looking down and seeing 3 or 4 knuckles visible, yeah, your grip is dangerously strong. And take a look at the V shape created between your thumb and index finger. It's probably pointing way outside your trail shoulder, isn't it? From that position, I gotta tell you, a snap hook is practically guaranteed, simply because your hands have absolutely nowhere to go but to rapidly roll over and flip that face closed at impact.
All right, let's fix it. Step 2, the V-point tweak. So here is what you do. I want you to literally unwind your hands on the grip, just loosen up, and rotate them slightly back toward the target. You want to adjust that lead hand so that when you look down at address, you're only seeing 1.5 to 2 knuckles. Actually, let's be strict here. No more than 2 knuckles. That right there is the perfectly neutral sweet spot we've been looking for. Okay, once you've got those 1.5 to 2 knuckles showing, check that V shape between your thumb and index finger again. Now, both the V on your lead hand and the V on your trail hand should be pointing perfectly up toward your trail ear or maybe your right collarbone. I want you to lock that visual into your mind right now. That is your new checkpoint.
And that leads us to the fun part. Step 3, aggressive release.
See, because you've moved your grip into this nice neutral spot, you've completely disabled that violent rollover effect. Your hands are no longer twisted underneath the club, which means they aren't fighting to return to neutral during your downswing anymore. So what does this actually mean for you out on the course? Well, it means you can swing as hard as you want. Literally, you can release the club aggressively right through the ball without that creeping fear of the face snapping shut. Your club head is just going to effortlessly glide through the hitting zone, dead square.
And the final result? You completely eliminate the left side of the golf course. Think about it. Think about how much pressure that takes off you when you're standing on the tee of a super tight driving hole. When that club head just glides through dead square, that terrifying diving hook is simply taken completely out of play. It's a total game changer.
So let's wrap this up with the square club face secret.
Give this V-point grip tweak a try the next time you practice. Neutralizing your hands is the absolute secret to keeping the club face square.
Subscribe to our channel for more simple golf tips. For more information, visit our website, www.golflocality.com, for more golf instruction and swing fixes.
So, I want to leave you with one final question to chew on as you head out to the practice tee. Are you ready to eliminate the left side of the course? Grab your clubs, check those knuckles, and go hit some straight ones. Keep at it, and we'll see you next time.